Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the Virus Metal Greymon, we got our Black War Greymon Potato helping us out, and we are going to do the second video of this mock pre-release unboxing deck building. If you haven't seen the previous video, that's going to explain a lot what's going on, because we're opening 6 packs instead of 4. We're going to try to cobble together a pre-release deck. I go over how that works in the previous video. But without further ado, we're just going to get right into this. Last time we did mega packs. We're just going to do them normally this time and see what we can pull and build from this. So we got Wendigomon, Gatsumon, level 3. Love seeing those out early. Brave Metal, Kokarimon, Huckmon, Thunder Laser, Deadly Axemon, Gomamon, Dorimon, Nihogdmon. We got Dino Rexmon, 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. When Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during their next unsuspend phase. Your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Yeah, this one's probably going to go in the deck because he would have bare minimum 1,300 attack for 1 turn, maybe 2 if you don't delete that suspended Digimon. And we got Ancient Megatherimon. 13 play costs, 5 Digivolution costs, 13,000 DP. When Digivolving, for each card with Hybrid in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash 1 Digivolution card off the bottom of each of your opponent's Digimon. Then, for each Digimon your opponent has with no Digivolution cards, draw 2 cards. On deletion, you may play 1 blue level 4 or lower card with Hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying the cost. This one, yeah, we're definitely going to put in the deck because we've pulled a lot of Hybrids last time. Hopefully we'll pull a lot this time. And if so, he'll definitely go in the deck because we can stack up a bunch of level 4s together and just delete all the Digivolution cards off of our opponent's Digimon. So that could be very useful there. Dino Memory Boost, which we put in the last deck. Blue Hawaii Death, that we put in the last deck. Eismon. Boutmon. Saber Leomon. He may have been last deck. Ghostmon. Brachiomon. Raihihaimon. Burning Greymon. Esomon. Starrymon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Hybrid in its traits, Susanomon or Koji among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards with bottom deck in any order. On Inherited Effect, on deletion, you may play 1 Koji from your hand without paying its memory cost. Again, probably going to make it the deck because it's Hybrid. And we got Cherubimon. Another level 6. 13 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. When Digivolving, you may play 1 purple Tamer card from your trash without paying the cost. Then, for each Tamer you have in play, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. On deletion, for each Tamer you have in play, you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. I'm not sure this one's going to make it in. Like, we got to get some Tamers if we want to have those cards. It's like, do things with Tamers. Which this set very much liked. Next up, we got a Toy Agumon. Nice vanilla. Gigasmon. Love him. Pulsemon. This card that I cannot say. Kazemon. Kingwaymon made it last time. Bokumon. Daipenmon. Kapurimon. Avenge Kidmon. I don't think he's going to make it in this deck. We got Ancient Beetlemon. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Your turn, once per turn. When one of your Digimon with 10 Warriors or Hybrid in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. On deletion, you may play one green level 4 or lower card with Hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying the memory cost. This one could make it in. If we pull some green hybrids, like, I'd be a lot more tempted. As of right now, And we got Dorugamon. Dorugoromon. 11 play cost, 3 devolution cost, 11,000 DP. Your turn. For each card with X antibody in its traits in this Digimon's evolution cards, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP. When attacking, once per turn, you may place one card with the X antibody in its traits from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's evolution cards to delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost less than or equal to this Digimon's evolution cards. I don't think it's going to make it in because we haven't got a lot of X antibodies this round, so probably not. Another thing I didn't mention last time that I feel like I should is that you have your main deck, you have your sideboard, and in this event, during the event, you are not allowed to trade cards. There's none of that. So even if your opponent has a card that would be good for your deck, and you have a card that would be good for their deck, you cannot trade it. It is illegal to do so in the settings. So you really buy 6 packs, and that's all you get to work with. We got Grumblemon, another Bokumon, Thunder Laser, Kazemon, Namemon, Waymon, Orochimon, Electric Rush, Ancient Volcanomon, Zephyrmon. We got Koichi, a 3 play cost. Security, play this card without paying the memory cost. On play, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card in your hand. On deletion, gain 1 memory. Alright, so we got our first Tamer, and we got Vikemon. 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs, 11,000 DP. When Digivolving, if you have a Tamer in play, up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. When attacking, once per turn, return 1 of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. This one might go with the, what was it? The Blue Ancient 10 Warrior, because together they'd be pretty solid, I think. It would be nice if we pulled the Blue Tamer that goes with them. But we did get a Tamer, so... Like, I'm not even sure we're going to put it in the deck if we don't get some cards to go with it. We got Gigastorm, Tidal Wave, Boutmon, the card I can't pronounce again, like Schwartz something, Huckmon, Shellmon, Gutsumon, Aldemon, Mugen, Koromon, Tommy. Yo, we pulled him! That's awesome. 3 play cost. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. On play, trash 3 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Inherited effect. When attacking, once per turn, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack or block. Very cool. And we got Ibanwumon. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. When Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then gain 1 memory for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Opponent's turn. All of your opponent's Digimon gain your turn. You must trash 1 card in your hand to unsuspend this Digimon. Ooh, this would be a great slowdown. He might... I'm pretty sure he's going to go in the deck. Like, that's pretty good. Getting them to, like, mill a card from their hand to unsuspend all of their Digimon, like, ooh, that'd be devastating. He's probably going to be one of the big guys, especially with a 1300 body. Metal Kabuterimon, Ghostmon, Tortamon, Eismon, Kumamon. Yo, we pulled him. This is great because he can go with the Tommy card. So that is perfect. Deadly Axemon. I put that one in the wrong pile. Whoops. Thinking how much I can go with it. Dino Memory Boost. Kaiser Leomon. Jet Sylphimon. Mame Tyrannomon. Another Dino Rexmon. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. When Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during their next unsuspend phase. Your turn. This Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Getting 2 copies gives us some consistency. That's nice. And we got... Ooh, we got the card on the box. The alternate art. Metal Greymon. 7 play costs. 3 Digivolution costs. 7,000 DP. On play, if you have a Tamer in play, gain 2 memory. If you don't have a Tamer in play, you may play 1 red Tamer card from your hand without paying its memory cost. Inherit effect. Your turn. Once per turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain 1 memory. He's very pretty. I don't think he's going to make it in the deck because, like, it says red Tamer. We didn't pull any red Tamers. So, more or less, this guy is just vanilla minus his inherited effect, which isn't amazing. So, there we go. We got the cards. Give me a minute. I am going to try and build a deck out of these. See what we can get. So, just hold on. And we're back. Okay. I built a deck. I feel a lot better about this one than the last one. We've got 11 rookies, 9 champions, 7 ultimates, 4 megas just like last time, 2 tamers, 7 option cards, and 2 digi-eggs just like last time. So, like last time, let's start by taking a look at the big boss monsters of the deck, and then we can look at everything else to kind of see how that all fits together. So starting off, we got the Ancient Mega Theriumon, which, yeah, great, because for each card with hybrid in its traits, this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash 1 Digivolution card from the bottom of each of your opponent's Digimon. Then for each Digimon your opponent has with no Digivolution cards, draw 2 cards. On deletion, you may play 1 blue level 4 lower hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying the cost. I don't think we're going to pull off that second ability, but because we're not worried about colors, those level 4s can just stack on top of each other, and we can make it to a level 5, and then finally a level 6, which will just decimate the opponent's field, is what I'm hoping. We got Ancient Beetlemon, which again, we're building up all these hybrids. So another one that goes good with hybrids should work out pretty well. Your turn once per turn. When one of your Digimon with the 10 warriors are hybrid in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. On deletion, you may play 1 green level 4 lower hybrid in its traits without paying the memory cost. So yeah, again, like being able to just trash a card from their security stack, totally good. Then we got Ibalwumon, which will stall the opponent because we're suspending one of their Digimon, and to unsuspend it, they have to discard a card in their hand. Really good. And finally, we got Vikemon, where we should have a Tamer in play. We got 2 Tamers, and my opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Can't attack until the end of the opponent's turn. So yeah, that's a great when Digivolving. And then once per turn, we can return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Hopefully that will help slow it down with the other cards that we had put in as our megas. There were 2 that almost made it, which is the Dino Rexmons. Like, I liked them. Maybe I swap them out in between rounds. Like, if this isn't working the way that I want to, I could throw these guys in because they suspend an opponent's Digimon, and then they don't unsuspend, so they'll have at least 13,000 DP, and that'll be for 2 turns, because it'll happen once that turn, they can't unsuspend, then the following turn. As far as Digi-Eggs go, we went with the Koromon and the Kapurimon. Kapuri, while you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP. Fairly straightforward, no drawbacks there. And Koromon is, when attacking, reveal the top card of your deck and place it on top or bottom of your deck. This one, again, is going to allow us to kind of modulate what we're drawing, give us a little more control, which is very useful. The DJ that didn't make it into the deck was the Doraemon, because we don't have any cards that are placing cards underneath Digimon, so not really worth it. Again, I'm going to gloss over the ones that are just kind of in there to fill up space. because this is not like a deck I constructed for this. This would be for a pre-released. So we got Toya Agumon, Gomamon, which we might pull off his effect because we got Waymon in here. Starumon, great one for the hybrid, just continuing on with that. Pulsemon, not going to pull it off too often, I imagine. This one, probably just going to be a vanilla. Don't really care for the abilities, but we need the rookies in there. We got Ghostmon, again, vanilla. Namon, this one could work a little better because now we have 2 tamers with ways to be put underneath, so we might actually be able to pull off that bottom ability. Bokumon, lots of hybrids in this deck, so hopefully we'll be able to use him. We put 2 copies of him in the deck. Now on to our level 4s, which is really where we're going to see the hybrids start to pop up. We got the Birding Greymon hybrid. He can Digivolve from a level 4. We got Kumamon, who can Digivolve from Tommy. We got Kokariamon, which again, he can Digivolve from a level 4. We got Kazemon, which we'll just have to Digivolve regularly off a level 3 because we don't have Zoe. 2 of them. A Zephyrmon, again, can Digivolve from a level 4. Middle Kabuterimon, again, can Digivolve from a level 4, so that's why he's in here. Gigasmon, I was surprised he cannot Digivolve from a level 4. Very weird, because I thought his slide evolution with Grumblemon, that would have counted. Kaiser Leomon, again, can Digivolve from a level 4. And then as an option, if we need to throw it in, we do have a Grumblemon that we could throw in. It more or less would just be a vanilla, but if we need that extra hybrid, it could be put in the deck. For the level 5s, we got Brachiomon. Aldemon, again, another hybrid. Very good for it. Dipenmon, nothing crazy there. It does work with hybrid stuff, so that's very good. Because while a card with hybrid is in its traits, in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, none of your opponent's level 3 Digimon can attack, and that's during the opponent's turn. So that could help stall them out if they're trying to rookie rush. Don't know how often that would be in this format, but that is a way to slow them down. Waymon, so we could use the Gomamon ability. Jitsulfimon, another hybrid, going with everything that we're trying to do. We got Maimed Tyrannomon. He made it in because we do have 2 greens as our megas, so there's a 50-50% chance that what we draw we could use. And again, they get to be put at the bottom of the deck, so it's not like we're losing them. Rihihimon, again, hybrid, put them in the deck. And those are the level 5s. We already looked at the level 6s, as you remember. So the 2 tamers we put in are Koichi and Tommy, because they're the only tamers that we pulled, and hopefully we can get these used. They'll definitely work out pretty well. And then we got our option cards. Unlike last time, we had I think 3 or 4 different colors. I was able to put together some option cards that are only blue and green, so it'll give us a lot more consistency with the megas out. I don't have to worry so much about card colors. We got Blue Hawaii Death, which you saw before. We got Tidal Wave. Choose up to 2 Digimon cards and the Digivolution cards of one of your Digimon and play them as Digimon without paying their memory costs. So that could help us pull some underneath, especially if we've got that one big stack and we've used the Wind Digivolving already, and now we're going to pull out some stuff from underneath it to help us continue the steamroll. Thunder Laser, 1 cost. Main if you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors. Traits in display. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. There's a lot of hybrids in this deck, so this should not be hard to suspend them. Great. If we did throw Dino-Rexmon in, this would help give him a boost. And we put 2 copies of it in. Then we got the Dino Memory Boost, which made into the last deck, where we get to suspend one of the opponent's Digimon. Then we place it in the battle area. On our future turn, we draw 2 cards. Or we gain 2 memory, not draw 2 cards. That'd be different. We got 2 copies of that. And we got Mugen, which made it in last time. suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. Security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, helping us out, slow them down. So that is the second deck that we built for this. I think it is a lot more consistent than the last one. I wouldn't know unless I played it in an event. I might face these decks against themselves later on. But as of right now, like, I can only speculate. But what do you guys think? Do you think the first deck was better or this deck was better so far? I'm going to ask at the end, like, which of the four you think would win? Which you think is the most consistent? Which you think has the best kind of theme to it? As always, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.